All right. So we're playing hardcore Minecraft. Let's go. Holy. Yep, that's the spot. Alright, first we need to find a village. That was hard. So the reason why I need a village as close is to transport villagers from the village to that little island that I'm planning to build my base on. Okay, so I just enchanted this shovel because I want to bring this whole island to, I think, this level, maybe even the one below. But I want this whole island to be the level, so I have a lot of space for building. This part right here is probably gonna be the villager center. Definitely not because it's close to the village, but yeah. I think we should get rid of all this stuff, huh? Whoa. Alright, but you still need to change the floor to dirt, right? Whoa. Okay, that makes it easier. Okay, so at first, I was thinking of building like the village thing here, but I've actually came to a better idea of making a circle of a wall around the center that goes like till there to there and then leaves this part and the part in the back open for some future projects maybe. And inside this circle, I just have the villagers and everything else I'll need. Okay, so I found the middle, and each one of these is 41. So that makes the diameter 83, because 41 plus 41 is 82, and then this one is 83. Alright, so that's the whole outline done. Now, I was first thinking of using stone, cobblestone, stone bricks, and oak, but I've really started to use a lot of mangrove lately, and a really good block to go with mangrove wood is actually dark oak, but I haven't found dark oak yet, so I'll be back in like... Whoa! Yo! No, I'm just kidding. This took like 30 minutes to find the forest, get all this stuff, and I also got these mushroom blocks. just in case I might want to do some decorations after I build the base. Okay, so right now I came up with this design. It might change a bit later, but for now I think it looks really good. What I'm gonna do is build a little overhang, and then from this point on, I think I'm gonna bring it in a bit, and then use mangrove and the mangrove planks, like that, and then combine this with the Okay, so here's 1/4 done. Now I just gotta finish the others. Now I'm gonna make a floor on this level, and I'm gonna start transporting villagers to start breeding them. Now I'm going to bring this in about 10 blocks. I'm gonna make a new circle, but this time I'm using mangrove and mangrove planks instead of stone. Alright, here's the circle done. Now I'm gonna place the logs. The logs are in place. Now I'm gonna figure out a design that I'm gonna bring up. Okay, so the design is basically the same as the one below, but it's just that I'm using mangrove wood behind instead of stone. Wow, I'm gonna say this from afar. Yeah, that looks amazing, man. That looks so good. Now it's time to get villagers and start breeding them. Each other. Not with them. Give me a sec. Alright, let's go get villagers. Oh yeah. There we go! Let's go. Why is this so fugly, bro? I am going to need more beds so these guys can breed more. So let's go get some sheep. So I was just getting sheep, right? And then at the corner of my eye I see this. This! Like 2 dudes kissing on a 1 block. 2 dudes, 1 block. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna divide this outer part into 16 equal parts. And in each one of those parts is gonna be a different color sheep. So I finished making the 16 sections, but now I realized this needs to be grass because sheep can't regenerate to wool unless they grass, so yeah. Okay, so I replaced all the floor with grass and dirt. So now I'm just gonna wait for it to all spread. And I'm probably gonna get 2 sheep in each of these so I can start breeding them. And then I'm gonna get all the colors and start coloring them. Is that a pink sheep? You know what? So my idea was to make a custom village in this first floor with custom like houses, baths and stuff, custom decorations and everything. And in here I would have all my villagers that I would ever need. So I guess let's start with the middle, where I'm gonna build a well, just like you see in a normal village. Okay, before I made this well, I made a compass to go in the slowstone. And now if I ever get lost, I know where to go. As you can see, the compass just points to the slowstone. And it's also an achievement, so yeah. Okay, here's the well done. And I really think it's time to move my current base right now. But I first need a way to get up there, so okay, so I got a solution to going up the floors, and I moved my base up there. I transported all of the items here, placed my bed. I'm probably not gonna keep it right in the middle, but yeah, got my nether portal, and yeah, let's continue with the village. Okay, here we have one house. I think it's good. Here's another one done. Well, I'm just gonna lock here and do all the others because I still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and in each one of those done, there's like at least 2 or 3 beds. All right, we are finally done. Here it is, guys. Our whole planet, little village. And I've also been breeding the villagers, so as you can see, there are a lot more. I left this space open for some different building ideas I have. But before I end this episode, there is one part of a village we are missing. There we go. Now that the bell is in place, let's decorate this up a bit. And here we have it. All done. We got the mushrooms that I said I was gonna use, and I did. So if you guys enjoyed, and if you like the content, subscribe. It's completely free, helps me out so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.